It is Monday morning and it's fucking cold. First proper frost of the year, and I just spent the night here at this Premier Inn. That's better than Alan Partridge's Travel Tavern, that's for sure.
Not in that drawer.
So just waiting for a couple of others. Well, I'm just turned up there and we're off up the road. So this line here, it's like 160 odd metres long. And they can't go any further at the end of the building because it's the East Coast main railway line. But anyway, basically, there, that gap there, onwards, they're on a moving track. Basically, each position, each station gets approximately 27 minutes to do their job before the next one comes along. But the nice thing about this, obviously it's a factory, it's industrial, and the attitude here is so organised, relaxed, and just everything's methodic. Really nice. There was a lot of factories, and that's just, you know, it's like. Now you can see they're starting to put all the boom sections and everything on. So we're really starting to see it look like an excavator now. Now the other thing is, which I don't think people realise, is not only are they assembled here in Durham, all right, with obviously local UK staff, the majority of everything you see here is manufactured like within 20-30 miles away. So they're using, like, you know, if it's a foundry or some welding shop that are making components, they're not shipped in, they're made locally. This is all British stuff. Yes, Japanese company and all that, Japanese history. These machines are being made here in the UK, and they are using UK manufactured components, bringing jobs to the local area. Here in the UK, they're not shipping stuff in. And that, you know what? I thought I knew about Komatsu. I didn't have a clue. That's the bottom line. I didn't know I knew that. I thought they assembled stuff here. They don't. They're built here. Everything, components, as I said, are made it. This place is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Although everything's been checked over all the way up the production line, everyone's put their own stamp on it, so there's accountability. Makes the difference. Once they get here, this is, look, there's DES, Dynamic Evaluation System. Not just 1 in 10 or 1 in 5 pulled off. No, every machine that's come up that production line, every machine is put in there. They connect it all up. There's a die put in all the systems, and then they literally lock it down and power it up. So all the check valves go up to pressure and it blows, and then you can see if there's any leaks. And they check it with lights, UV lights and all that. Every machine, not just, as I said, 1 in 10, every machine goes through that there. And then once that's past that, another 200 plus checks are done there, every machine. Like that. That's what he's doing there. You got all the big long reach specialist kit. And that's all made here again in Durham. That is a monster. It is. What day is it?
Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, and I'm here at Heathrow Terminal 5 yet again. And
Muckers, how are we doing?
it is like going away with fucking Paddington
He's
Bear.
one carer, he is.
Yeah, that's about right. You're getting better, aren't you?
I am getting better, actually, yeah.
You know.
We're getting quite regular things, these are, aren't
Look,
they, now?
really, because the old Rona, we missed 2-3 years travelling.
Exactly.
We were planning on doing a lot of
Yeah,
travelling,
yeah.
we didn't, did we? But anyway, we're here, Terminal 5. Apparently it's something like the UK's biggest single span building.
Is it?
T5 is, yeah.
It is a fair building.
You could tip some what bloody grain in here, couldn't you? Do you know what I mean?
Lots
And you
of grain.
or just a lot of tractors in here. Big
That'd
collection
be
of
the-
tractors,
yeah,
that would be good.
A lot of tractors.
But, right, cup of tea.
Yeah.
Off we go.
Brussels, here we come.
And Brussels, here we come now. I thought that was a bit drafty. Someone's left that fucking door open.
We made it, though. They didn't take us away into a room and give us the old cabin search.
Good
did they?
luck. Yeah, so through passport control
Yep.
and
They'd
got our
love to
bags
work.
with us. That's actually good to be back in Belgium.
First time for me.
First time for you,
Yeah.
and
You're a
quite a
regular
lot.
traveller, aren't
I've lost count how many times I've been here, but it's good to be back.
you? Yeah. I'm just booking our limo. We're literally getting a executive limo to our hotel. It's good to be on a trip out again, me and you.
It is
Like,
actually.
it's
No, it
bloody
is.
good.
It is.
We have a fair
Very,
crack.
very good.
We have
Yeah.
a fair crack.
But
Oh,
Stella.
could be our driver here.
Ah. I have to say, you've excelled yourself for this.
Done all right,
Very nice.
haven't I?
Very nice.
Done all right.
Very nice, mate. Now, this is twine, the hailer, and that goes into this machine. You've got net wrap being cut up into small bits, and you've got bale twine being cut up into small bits. Then there's a lot of cleaning processes that go on, and that's one of the biggest issues, is getting it clean. So long story short, what you basically end up with is this. So that's actually one of the cutters that is used, and that was cutting up the twine. Which is great. Look at that, all lovely. That's not so good. So what would cause that? Well, there's a variety of things, from nice pieces of large rock from a field in France somewhere, which is missing home. We have a lovely nice piece of rock here which is missing a home in Germany, apparently. And we have that was a hammer once. Look, there's the end of it where the handle was through there. So that obviously didn't just go through nicely either. That had a little bit of time inside there and caused several €1,000 worth of damage. Things like that. So we're now in the marketplace in Maastricht. Wonderful. Really nice. It's got that, as you say, that bit of sort of getting towards that festive time of year feel. But
It's very festive, mate.
it's very nice, isn't
Very
it?
nice, mate, yeah.
So
This is going to be the last night for us, so a few beers,
get a
bit
few
of
beers and a
bit
bit
of grub.
of food, and yeah, so
Early back tomorrow.
Hi, man. What are you doing? I'm drinking wine and eating cheese.
It is 5:30 our time in the UK, and we're just all leaving to go to the airport to head back home. Now, if you can remember, Muck, just a few months ago, we went and saw Michael O'Donovan and his wonderful collection of lorries, and also his Cat 951, which is out in the back sort of field, and it needs to be brought in this winter so they can actually start working on it because it wants 1 or 2 jobs done to it. Anyway, so we're going to do a will it start. And I spoke to Michael a couple of times and I said, Michael, I'm ready to come and do it. And he's like, mate, I'm busy. He stood outside the yard near the lamppost counting lorries in and out, because that's what he does now that his sister sold the company. Anyway, obviously with Daniel now being abroad, Michael's at a loose end. So you can't give him a load of grief. So he decides to give me some grief.
Right, Kurt, there she is, mate, still sitting there. Bit sunny here today. But she's still there. There's grass growing out the bucket now. And you said to me, will she start or won't she start? But it's never going to start if you don't get up here.
Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
And when you come up, I've got a lovely, lovely motor to show you that's just joined the queue. This 951's gone back to number 8 in the restoration queue now. So if you'd like to get your arse in gear, get yourself up here. Speak to you soon, my friend. Thank you.
So there we go. I've got no choice. I've been summoned by Mr. O'Donovan. So I've got to get down there, muckers. Get all the gear together, the churn of destiny and whatever, load up, head down there, because he's at a loose end and now he wants to play with Cat 951s. And we'll get her fired up, hopefully. Moved up to the other shed, and then she can join the queue to get, gone through this winter and hopefully done up. I also want to know what it is exactly that he's got down there as well, something special. So I'm looking forward to that. Right, muckers, we need to put something here, don't we? While the Kelly's Heroes poster is away being framed. And you've come up with some fantastic suggestions for other alternative movies. But I've also received this in the post. Right, I got this. So I have a suspicion. I know where it's from. We'll see. I haven't opened this before. I'm going to show you. So you're going to see what I'm seeing as we do it. Over there. There it is, yeah. Look at that. Kindly sent to me from New Holland via YouTube's very own David Redman.
Do I look good? Mate, you look lovely. You do look lovely.
There's several here. Look at these. I've got something else. Hang on. I'll get to this in a minute. See here, you can see the dynamic command. My favourite transmission because it is phenomenal. So, we've got a couple of them here. Looking at it. Yeah. Oh, we've also got, look at that, 1917 to 2017. All OFWs on their 1000 series majors, T8s, T6s, 40 series, 10 series, look at all that, TWs. That is fantastic. Now I've got this here as well, which, all official, CNH, look at that. Subject, the wall. Dear Mr. Muck, I have been losing sleep over the last few years. I have been losing sleep over the last few nights thinking about your bare wall. I know you and the YouTube legend George Saunders, who I think is great, reviewed the T5 dynamic command transmission earlier this year. So I thought, as it's also available in the T6 range of tractors, you would like a poster to cover up the bareness until you decide on a permanent feature. The team at New Holland look forward to seeing this on your wall. Yours faithfully, David Redman. And he is high horsepower tractor product specialist. Look at that, muckers. How cool is that? So, thank you, David, and the team at New Holland. I'm not just going to bung these up. I am going to have one of each of these framed. Because they are, seriously, they're absolutely brilliant. I know Dave likes to take a piss, but genuinely, I'm really, really pleased with them. And what I'll do, Muck, is because I've got, one of each of them spare, nearer Christmas, I will do a giveaway. So two of you can win one, one of these posters here. However, that still brings us back to what movie poster is going to go on there in the meantime, because the New Holland ones are going to go around the workshop and I'll get them all framed behind, proper protective covers and whatever, because, they can look really nice. So at the moment, there are in the lead things such as Convoy, Smokey and the Bandit, Dam Busters, Bridge Too Far, loads of brilliant movies like that.
Back 'em down. We got a bear in a plain brown wrapper. Son of a bitch.
We haven't the proper facilities to take you all prisoner. Sorry. What? We'd like to, but we can't accept your surrender.
Stand by to pull me out of the seat if I get hit.
Almost killed 20 law officers. Driving through people's backyard, knocking down mailboxes. Got a broad in the car, took across the state line. That's a man out.
Spring chicken to shite hawk in one easy lesson.
Narrow it right down this coming week, and then next week's Mucking About, I'll tell you what we're going to choose. We'll have it ordered and put up there for you, muckers. But anyway, once again, thank you so much to New Holland and Dave Redman, YouTube's very own Dave Redman. And we'll get these framed and put up, especially in the workshop, so they're protected and whatever. And as I said, the two other posters, we've got one of each of those. I will put something together with some other New Holland goodies, I think, and then a couple of you out there can win then. So brilliant. Now, all of you that took the time and effort to put a comment in the old script pit last time, I asked you what poster should go there. Listen, I'm going to put all your names in the old random generator, and one of you is going to win a goodie bag. That'll be some hats and bloody mugs and stuff, all stuff that I've been given. I'll just put something together for you, because that's what it's all about. But muckers, this week's question time. Have you ever met somebody, a celebrity, a film star, pop star, or just somebody that's probably classed as famous? And what were they like? Did they meet your expectations, or were you disappointed? Because a lot of people sort of say that never meet heroes and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, have you met someone, famous, from, as I said, whatever, film, TV, music, whatever. And were they, as nice as you thought they would be, or weren't they? Anyway, put your answers in the old squid pit below in the comments section, and we'll have a little look at what you come up with. So there we go, muckers. Another week done and dusted. So don't forget to do the old question time. I've got to go and get those posters framed and done with those, and also put something up there for next time. Next week there'll be an update on the Leyland tractor, because there's been big changes with that, and you'll know why when I tell you. So I suppose I better tell you. Come on then, come here. Come on, because everybody will be wondering where you've been. Look at that, look. Yes, huh? I know, all the biscuits. Yes, you've had all the biscuits, haven't you? Every 50 likes, you get a biscuit, don't you? Little fat thing.
I'm not fat, I'm festively...
Here we are, Muck, she's all right. 1 or 2 bit last night. I ain't seen her lately. Well, she's there, she is. She's okay. Yeah, so all that good stuff. So have a good week, muckers. We'll catch you on the next one. Do well.